Hey guys, I'm Brittany,
I'm Miguel Sewell.
and we live on 7.5 acres in East Texas.
We have 3 kids, cows, chickens, dogs, cats, and a lot more on the way. Come join us on our adventure.
Welcome to the Simply Sewell Homestead.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hello. We thought we would come on here and kind of just update you guys on where we're at with life, with business, things like that.
And be as transparent as possible of our things that's coming up and things we're excited about. And yeah.
So if you followed our journey just in life or on our YouTube for a while, you know we had a YouTube a long time ago. We shared our journey through growing our snack business, EZER Snacks, through moving our family, transitioning to a RV, to a small house. But then in 2021, so it had been 2 years since we started our business, EZER Snacks, we had our 4th baby, our son, Zion Malachi Sewell, and he was stillborn, which was shocking to us. And I think from there, we didn't really know what to do with our YouTube, with sharing our family story. We love to share it, or
even the business in itself. I mean,
yeah.
we transitioned from Abilene and was hoping to thrive. Got into the commercial kitchen.
Yeah, which seemed, I mean, it was such a blessing. It has been.
Fell into place.
We launched our cookie dough and things like that.
Cookie dough was doing really well. We got into a lot of stores, had a lot of momentum, and then with the shock of losing Zion, it just came not initially to a halt. It's just
we didn't really know where to go.
It was a curveball.
Yeah, and so I mean, we had a lot of support. Thankfully, we were able to really
ton of support,
withdraw and grieve together and like just be. I mean, at the same time, Miguel was also in the middle of building our home for us to move into and move out of the RV. And we had a friend that came down for our son's memorial service, but then she also helped us with EZER Snacks social media, so I didn't even have to look at that or care about it or worry about it. We had
interns.
We had some interns going at that time that were super helpful. Some people that came into our lives that would help us do some marketing stuff. It was only from God, because they just came, they saw our story, and they were like, we love y'all's brand and what you stand for, and we just want to see how we can help. And they did, and we had some great help. And then even our moms got into the kitchen with Miguel while I was still just at home
pushing through orders.
Doing some orders, and that was really helpful.
We brought on 2
employees
just to help with the load of the amount of production that we were trying to push out of the kitchen.
And then just our consistent orders from you guys, from people who have supported us, who love our brand. And we have always been passionate about health and fitness. We've been, I've been in the fitness industry, which is crazy, for over 10 years now. We have I've taught fitness classes. We care about health and fitness and taking care of your body, and so it's always been something we've been passionate about.
So much support, so much love and compassion through that time. Even people sending us financial support, not just because, not even for our family, but for EZER in general.
I had someone reach out, I think over a year later, months later, that read our story, read about EZER, and she just wanted to give a gift to EZER to help us, and it was just so kind. And go ahead.
We haven't necessarily even done this, but there isn't enough thank yous that we could give. That's really the only thing that we can say and do is just thank you.
Early on, I even tried to journal all the things people had done to give to us. I can't even encompass them all. It's just so kind. It's so sweet, and we're just thankful. So with all of that support, eventually we started back full swing into EZER, and it felt really good. It felt like, okay, we have something to put some creative energy to, something to give our mind something to focus on, to get us kind of back into a routine after such a hard loss, and in the midst of still just grieving ups and downs. And in the end of 2021 and then into 22, we had some really good times with EZER. We were still pushing.
The beginning of the year was awesome.
Yeah, the beginning of 22 was incredible. And then we were doing, month after month, we were traveling, we were getting into new stores, just a lot of increase in sales, which obviously with the small business you're so thankful for. And then something just kind of hit in the summer of 2022. It just felt harder. And since then, probably we've just been like kind of a back and forth, a up and down. Yeah, a hard tension of where to go and what we're doing. And I think a lot of things shifted with our family finally getting into our home and getting into a rhythm. Our kids are getting older, and we still really passionately care about growing our family. We feel like the Lord told us years ago that we would carry just mother and fathering, and we would have a lot of babies. And so we are open and always praying for the Lord, even in the fear of what we went through, in the heart of what we went through with losing Zion and what it did to my body. We still want to trust the Lord with whatever He has for our family. And towards the end of 2022, Miguel came to me kind of, and he was just like, you know, if our desire is to grow our family, if we were to start growing, like you were to get pregnant again right now, would EZER be able to be on the table? And I just said, I really don't think so. And he said, well, if our desire is that, why is it still on the table? And it felt really hard and like yeah, it's been a passion for ours for years, and we just care so much about what we're doing and helping people and giving healthier options. And so we just really started sifting through it. We talked to some people that have been wise counsel for us in business and in life, and kind of just came to the decision that EZER should take a pause. So we decided that. It felt really hard, but then as soon as we kind of got confirmation of like, just pause, like just set it before the Lord and see where He takes you in the coming years. Like just trust Him with your family, trust Him with your time, trust Him with what EZER's become and what it might be or what it might not be in the future. And so we're here to say that EZER Snacks is going to be closing for the time being. We're not sure what will happen, if it'll come back in the future or it won't, but we're just trusting. And yeah, I think we feel really peaceful about that and really confident at this point after processing.
No, it was hard. I mean, we were going through all of our stuff, you know, last week or this past week, and it was like, okay, maybe we, you know, part of me is business, you know, side of me.
And the like go-getter, like work hard side, you're like, we can do this.
Keep it going, and you know, save all this stuff, and then we, you know, we're keeping all of our packaging that we have still. You know, we're not getting rid of anything. We're going to do one final big push, and hopefully have your support in that as well. Whether you're sharing our post or just, you know, going online and, you know, ordering that one last thing that you loved. It would just mean the world to us. But it was hard. It was a hard decision to even go and pack up things. And you know, we had to transition out of our commercial kitchen because essentially it was closing down.
There were some things with that too, of like, okay, what are we gonna do once she closes? And that kind of stirred up some of the conversation about where EZER was headed. And all that to say, you will have the opportunity right now to order your favorite EZER snacks. Our protein cakes have a 1.5-year shelf life, so you can order those and stock up. Our cookie dough can go in the freezer for 2 to 4 months and be great. And so you can still enjoy that. We're going to do one big run in the kitchen, limited amount, because we're just using what we have going forward. And it's kind of where we are. And so we feel good about it, but we wanted to share with you guys and just say thank you for your support, whether it's just been support, whether you've been a customer, whether you followed our journey. We're just thankful, and we want to say thank you. So at the same time, we also want to share something pretty exciting. So we, after all of this, you know, we made this decision in October. At the end of October, we had some final conversations with people we care about, and we felt like, okay, this is right. We felt peaceful. In November, I found out I was pregnant, but then we miscarried. And so it was like this exciting, this like processing through the grief of our son, and now we're pregnant again. But then, again, we found out we're pregnant. So we are pregnant.
5 weeks into.
5 weeks pregnant, and due in September. And so we just want to share that with you guys. So we do feel like it's just the natural progression of like trusting the Lord. I feel like our whole entrepreneur journey has just been a step of faith after another, always trusting the Lord along this journey. And here it is again. We set this business before Him. We said, okay, and we're just trusting Him. And now we're pregnant, and we're resting in the Lord. Just sitting back in a lot of our family rhythms that we've created to really invest in our family. And if you see our YouTube channel, we'll show you at the end of this our new YouTube channel kind of trailer, because we are going to just keep kind of sharing our life on YouTube. We'd love for you to subscribe and follow us here. Follow the journey of our homestead, of our small house in the woods. But we're going to put our efforts and our time towards things that we're already doing as a family and just continue to share that, because we've always been passionate about sharing even our life with people. Even through Zion, I would share just what I was going through, and so many people reached out that it just helped them. And it wasn't like I was doing it for other people. It was just a way for me to process, and I enjoyed just processing that out loud, I guess. But we enjoy sharing our life, and so we'll continue to share it here on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have anything to add. It's just about the fact that it's been a beautiful journey. It's been really, the Lord's been faithful through all of it.
Yeah.
And we are, here's what, we are crazy ambitious. I mean, we were talking to someone last night, like, I don't understand how you do it all. Like, I don't understand, with
how do you have time or things like that?
The houses going, in and up and through that, and working on the homestead and growing that, doing, having all the kids. Where do you find time and energy? It's like, it's just part of our nature.
And we just do it together, and it just is fun. And there's a lot of family unity in what we're doing, so it makes it more available. But all that to say, we would love for you to subscribe to our YouTube if you haven't already. We are officially now the Simply Suell Homestead, sharing more of our life, of what's going on around here. And we're excited to grow this land, grow our family. And thank you for your support along this journey, and we'll see where it takes us.
See you later. Thanks. In 2020, we downsized and sold our 2,300 square foot home from Abilene, Texas. Our family of 5 moved into a 200 square foot RV, and you can only imagine how crazy and full of learning curves that created. And we moved across the state to begin pioneering our way to build a small home debt-free.
We were blessed to be given 7.5 acres passed down from multiple generations, and the house I grew up on sat right here in the middle of these pine trees. And now our family is blessed to have our small blue house in the woods that we live on, right on the same land.
While building our 900 square foot home with our own hands, Brittany also birthed our 4th son, Zion Malachi Suell, who was stillborn. 4 months after his death, we moved onto our land and started our journey of learning homesteading.
Being out in nature on a daily basis has been healing and peaceful for each of us. We have loved the process of learning to garden, raise animals, and live from the land as a family. We homeschool our kids, run businesses together, and laugh along the way. We would love for you to join our journey as we live simple and dream big on the Simply Suell Homestead.